Hi, welcome to the Restaurant Show. I'm Justin Riley. I hope you stick around with us today because we've got some great local food from some great local restaurants. We're going to learn how to make hot Chick Dumplings with Soho. We're also going to learn about some great burgers with locally sourced ingredients with the Nitty Gritty. Plus, mushrooms never tasted so good. We're going to be joined by Lewis Station Winery. It's all coming up right here on the Restaurant Show, where you can skip the rest and enjoy the best. We'll tell you where to go on the Restaurant Show. Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. If you are a foodie or if you're a non-foodie, either way, you're going to want to stick around for this next segment because we are joined now by Rob and Jason from Lewis Station Winery in Lake Mills. Gentlemen, good to see you again.
Good to be here.
Glad to be here.
Yeah. So what are we starting out with today?
Today we're going to start with our Lakeview Salad, which is new on our fall menu.
Okay.
And what this is a combination of pears, arugula, blue cheese, and almonds that's tied together with a Chardonnay and honey dressing.
Awesome. Well, let's get that started. And I'm curious to know, I'm always excited to hear where you source your ingredients
Well,
from.
this arugula comes from Earth Fresh Acres, which is just south of Astalon, which is roughly 14 miles away from the winery.
Oh, wow. Okay.
My good friend and farmer, Bill Marty, grows some amazing vegetables.
All right. Well, great.
Very, very fresh.
And so this is Italian dressing that you put on here?
That is not an Italian dressing. What that is a Chardonnay vinegar, which we do sell at the winery, mixed with a little bit of honey and a touch of olive oil with a little bit of salt and pepper in it, basically.
Excellent. And
And what we're going to do, and we're pairing sweetness, the peppery flavor of the arugula, the pungency of the blue cheese, and then it's all tied together with a little bit of acid in the dressing.
So, Mr. Rob, wine expert extraordinaire here, what wine pairs well with this dish?
Well, so this dish will actually pair very well with a lot of the white wines that have some acidity to it, because as Jason just mentioned, that citrus that he's adding to it's going to cause you to salivate. So if you think of any wine that's going to cause you to have that same sensation, that salivation, is actually going to be a great pairing. In this case, what we do is, because he uses a vinegar, Chardonnay vinegar, as part of the dressing, we pair it with a Chardonnay.
Oh, okay.
It's the same Chardonnay.
So that's it makes sense then to use the same wine that's in the dressing itself.
It does. So in the dressing itself, most people
so
wouldn't
good.
actually probably pick it up and go, oh, that's a Chardonnay vinegar. But there is that hint of the Chardonnay grape in with it. So when you pair it with a Chardonnay, I mean, it's meant to be together.
Right. That's awesome.
Does that not look delicious?
That looks so, and it's beautiful. You know, if you can make food taste and look good at the same time, which I can't, you're in good shape. So some of the other ingredients, Jason, I mean, you said
The blue cheese I get from Roth Keza, which is based in Monroe. They're the folks that won the World Championships here a few years ago. The almonds are basically just a sliced almond.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take just a little bit of basil-infused extra virgin olive oil here at the end.
Nice.
It's like artwork, isn't it?
It is. It's a work of art. It really is.
It's a taste of Wisconsin, again, because everything that you're looking at here, short of the almonds, is from Wisconsin.
Right. Absolutely. A piece of blue cheese.
And the arugula.
I got to make sure I get arugula.
The quality of the dish is really in the arugula.
Okay. So more arugula. More arugula is better.
Well, you just take a bite out of that. Let's see what happens. This ought to be good.
Good luck.
So that's his plate. Isn't that a great combination? Perfectly ripe pears, arugula.
Rinse that palate off with a Chardonnay aged with French and American oak.
With
Still
that blue
has
cheese and the
acidity,
pepper. Yeah, it just
butter.
sings.
Oh, wow. Wow. I am becoming more and more of a foodie because of you guys.
That's awesome.
Good.
That's what we want.
Absolutely. What else you got? Ooey gooey mushrooms is what I
The next dish we're going to prepare is our ooey gooey mushrooms. And our ooey gooey mushrooms have been on the menu since the menu was started a year ago.
Okay.
By far, one of our top 3 most popular dishes.
Right, okay.
The mushrooms I get from a company called Palm Mushrooms, which is over in Helenville, which is about 18 miles away from the winery.
Okay.
And when we pick up our mushrooms, they basically have been harvested within 3 hours.
Wow, okay.
Now, mushrooms in their first 24 hours will lose 50% of their potency, of their flavor. So it's really, really important when you get them to cook them right away to try to lock that flavor in.
Wow.
So we get them, we roast them in a little bit of olive oil, some of our red wines, garlic, and a little salt and pepper is basically all we do with them. And then what we do with that, from that point,
got it in the oven off camera, so you can't see here.
Is we take and we put those into a little crock.
All right.
And that has Crave Brothers fresh mozzarella inside of it and Munster cheese on top. The Munster is from a company in Arena called Hilltop.
Sure.
And basically, it is as advertised. They're mushrooms, they're ooey, and they're gooey. And they come with slices of fresh warmed bread like this.
That is so cool because you guys, I mean, you truly a local food experience when you go to.
That is what it is all about.
That's what it's about.
It is what it's all
It's
about.
a true farm to table.
It really is.
You
It really
can't,
is.
you can't supplement freshness,
No, we can't.
and you can't. There's no way you can beat it.
So what do? You just take a spoonful of this and
Basically,
eat
you
it with
take a
some
crunch of bread, take a piece of the bread, take a spoonful of the mushrooms, put it onto the bread, and
Okay.
enjoy.
Oh, put it on the bread. Okay, I'm gonna take an end piece because I like end pieces here. So, Rob, wine.
Yes. So, mushrooms. Mushrooms are earthy, right? So, to have a perfect pairing with mushrooms is you need a nice earthy wine.
Oh God.
It must be delicious. You must have an earthy wine. Pinot Noir is the classic example for an earthy wine. I'm going to kind of recreate this. So, all right, so we're going to give you this experience because you really need to try it with the Pinot Noir.
Okay.
All right, so I apologize for everybody at home that's watching this. But there you go.
Quite all right.
And the idea was to really be able to taste the mushroom.
Yeah.
You get that real meaty mushroom
I should do that
flavor.
first, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'll do that real
You
quick.
get
Yes.
that real meaty
I'll have
mushroom
another
flavor.
bite. That's no
Yeah,
problem.
so you got that real meaty mushroom, that earthiness complements the Pinot. Certainly that cheese, that melted butter, that
The fat.
fat goes great with the red tannin structure that's part of the Pinot.
And that is one of our most popular items right there.
Yeah.
My goodness, my goodness. We just have a couple seconds left.
Yeah.
I know that you guys offer food and wine classes. Do you have anything coming up?
We do, actually. So next year we really open the calendar for doing a food and wine class. So Jason and I, on the third Saturday of every month, we do from 6 to 8 p.m. Now you got to sign up on our website.
Sure.
But we do a class for like 18 to 20 people where Jason kind of sits in the center, prepares this entire meal. I walk around with bottles of wine talking about how food and wine pair well together. And it's just an incredible 2-hour event.
First Thursday, or third Saturday. See, I messed that up.
Yeah.
Third Saturdays of the month, starting in January.
Starting in January.
Starting in January. All right, head on down to Lewis Station Winery. These are the best segments when I'm not talking because I'm eating so much. So don't go away. There's more Restaurant Show coming up right after the break. Stick around.
Coming up next on the Restaurant Show, the Nitty Gritty.
Welcome back to the Restaurant Show. Hey, if it's your birthday or even if it's not, you should think about heading down to any one of 3 Nitty Gritty locations. And I'm joined now by 2 folks from the Nitty Gritty. We have Daryl Turnus and Brandy Hintz. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Good to have first time on the Restaurant Show.
It is, yes.
Well, we're excited to have you, and you've got a couple of really great spreads here that we're going to talk about. So I want to start out by asking, what are some of the highlights of your menu at the Nitty Gritty?
I think at the Nitty Gritty, it's no secret that we're most well known for our burgers.
Right.
So namely our gritty burger that we have here. It's a 6-ounce ground chuck burger. All of our burgers are char-grilled to order. And it's served on a honey wheat sesame seed bun that we get from a local bakery, and topped with our secret sour cream based gritty sauce. It's shown here with some lettuce, tomato, and onion. You can really add any toppings that you choose when you dine with us. And in addition to burgers, we have a cow-friendly section on our menu. That we have a falafel burger, black bean burger, some vegetarian options.
Falafel burger, is that pretty popular?
It is, yeah. It's a homemade falafel burger that we have.
I've never heard of a falafel burger until today. So.
And a great salad selection, wraps, and gourmet sandwiches, and things like that as well. Sure.
Yeah, there's a pretty good variety of food there, and if you want to indulge yourself in a burger, of course they've got options there. But if you want something sensible like a salad, you can try that as well. So, what kind of specialty ingredients can be found on your menu?
Well, we offer a lot of homemade ingredients, local foods, Wisconsin cheeses such as like Swiss Valley Farms, Cedar Grove.
Okay.
For instance, excuse me, this here is our Wisconsinite burger. This is going to be offering our 6-ounce ground chuck patty We have Johnsonville summer sausage, which is Wisconsin. We have cheddar cheese from Cedar Grove. We also have brandy marinated onions, which obviously brandy is just, well, that's just Wisconsin. And then we have our homemade Northwoods aioli. And this is all put together on a Sheboygan hard roll. Pretty much everything on this burger is Wisconsin. There's nothing on here that is not Wisconsin.
Excellent.
And then if we kind of cut it open here, just to kind of get a look. Oh.
Yeah, let's see what that puppy looks like on the inside there. We maybe do something like that. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful burger. I think I might just cry. No, it's a really great looking burger. And you know, who knew to put summer sausage? You said it was summer sausage, right?
Yes, correct. I mean, you know, Johnsonville summer sausage, which is obviously also Wisconsin.
Also Wisconsin,
So,
yeah, absolutely.
Hence the Wisconsinite.
Yeah, and Sheboygan hard rolls. I actually I didn't know that Sheboygan did hard rolls.
Perfect.
Oh, I'll have to give that a try in just a second here. I also want to talk a little bit about your brunch because of all you guys are known for burgers and so forth, you guys do some pretty cool items for brunch. Can you talk about some of those options that you have?
Absolutely, sure. We started serving brunch a few years ago. It's available on the weekend. In addition to some of our burgers and other regular menu items, we kind of put a brunch spin on some of our classic items. Like this is a cheese curd burrito. So it's a tortilla filled with scrambled eggs, some Jones Farm sausage, our breakfast potatoes, and actual fried cheese curds inside. So,
Ooh, okay.
yeah, so we have some French toast and some scramblers. We have a Wisco scrambler, a corned beef scrambler. So kind of great choices. Some fresh and hot mini donuts that we serve every weekend. So.
Fresh and hot mini donuts.
Yeah.
Now this burrito, that's low calorie, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So talk a little bit about your beverage menu because obviously you know you have a good selection of beers on tap and other beers that you can get in the bottle. What do you have?
And that's correct. I mean, we offer an extensive list of craft beers on tap and in bottle form. We also have specialty cocktails such as our Sweet Peach Old Fashioned or whatnot. That's been on our menu for probably about 4 years now. We also have a birthday shot book, which of course is not limited to just birthday celebrants. You can get those at any time, but it's a number of different kind of more special shots for everybody to do to kind of celebrate their day or whatnot. And then we also have a liquid brunch menu, which obviously is going to have a Bloody Mary on it, amongst other brunch craft cocktails or crafty mimosas. Instead of your traditional mimosa, just your champagne and orange juice, kind of spruce it up a bit.
Right. And I'm curious to know, I mean, you've got a lot of stuff in that glass there. What all is in there?
Well, okay, so obviously we're going to have your Bloody Mary, but the garnish is kind of what separates it. Yeah. What kind of separates it here. You have your pickle spear, olive, beef stick, cheese curds, obviously, Wisconsin.
Of course, yeah.
Your celery salt, and then everyone gets one of these nice little 8-ounce little Rhinelander for beer chaser.
All right.
Just automatically comes with it. It's just something nice,
That's pretty cool.
Compared to maybe perhaps your average little glass of beer chaser of your.
Right, absolutely, and I think that's and it's a large. It's larger than your typical, so that's important too. We just have about a minute left. I'm wondering if you could tell us a little bit about what the Nitty Gritty is all about and your history here in Madison.
Sure. You know, the Nitty Gritty opened in our Madison location, right in the kind of the heart of the UW campus. We now have locations in Middleton and Sun Prairie, and it's just a really great place to gather for private events or all different kinds of celebrations like birthdays, and it's really a place for all ages. So.
Is the Sun Prairie location new? Is that the newest one?
Yeah, it's just been open just about 3 years.
Okay.
So.
Any plans to add a fourth location anywhere in the future?
Not that we can
Closer
share
here
today,
than
but yeah.
57 maybe? And tell us really quickly a little bit about, you guys are kind of known for birthday celebrations, so tell us a little bit about what your birthday celebrations are like.
Yeah, definitely. Well, the birthday started back in 1985. Birthday celebrants, they're going to get a Nitty Gritty balloon. They also get a memento birthday mug, which the birthday celebrants are then able to fill with any of our tap beers. This is all free, and they can get free refills for as long as they are there. We also have a couple of birthday birthday cocktails that we make in-house as well that they're able to get, as long as they're of age,
Sure,
of course.
Of course.
If not, no problem. Free soda,
There you
milk,
go.
juice, not a problem.
Well, Daryl and Brandy, thank you so much for
Thank
bringing us
you.
this great food. And if you are hungry, head down to the Nitty Gritty. Whether it's your birthday or not, they have great food and great company. Don't go away. There's more Restaurant Show coming up after the break.
Coming up next on the Restaurant Show, Soho.
Things are cooking here today already on the Restaurant Show, and I'm now joined by Rocky So from Soho. How are you, Rocky?
Doing well. Doing well.
So glad we finally got you on the show here today. So what are you, I mean, obviously you've already got something going here, but what are you making for us first?
I'm gonna do what we're known for. So it's gonna be a pot sticker that we're gonna be making.
Okay.
And this particular flavor, we're gonna bring the fusion stuff that we have. It's called a hot chick dumpling.
Hot
So-
chick dumpling. Where
Yep.
else can you go to get a hot chick dumpling besides Soho?
Right. So
So why don't you go ahead and
Yeah.
show me how to put this together. here.
figured maybe you can do it at home someday, right?
Right,
So we got a little filling here. The filling has like ground chicken, carrots, celery, spicy chicken that we marinate with.
Okay.
Supposed to resemble like a buffalo wing, you know?
Oh, really? Okay. Got
Yeah,
it.
but you got the wrap, a little egg wash, pinch it together.
All right.
And then, you know, we have this going on. I mean, this is kind of my own style wrapping.
Right.
Everybody does it differently.
Everybody has their own style.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it literally takes about 15 seconds or so.
Okay, there you go.
Have it done.
There's your first dumpling.
The first dumpling.
All right.
And then from this process, you know, we put it in a boiling pot of water, which we don't have time for today, but
Right.
we're gonna skip that process. But after boiling pot, we go through ice bath, and then
Okay.
it's ready to be pan fried, which is what's happening over here.
So it takes a little bit. There's a little bit of waiting involved in this.
A little bit.
So it takes not too much time to make the actual dumplings, but then it's a waiting game.
Yep,
for
it's a
while.
waiting game.
And these have already been boiled and then had their ice
Yep.
bath.
So they have the ice bath, so it's gonna have. I mean, you can technically. I mean, some people like it steamed, so you can actually eat it fresh right from there.
Sure.
But
Got
we
it.
like it pan fried.
That's
so.
cool. All right. So are these ready?
They're pretty much closer. You get the brown face on there, and then it just requires a little water to kind of get them steaming.
Okay.
And cover it to kind of get everything hot again.
Right.
But
I'm curious to know who taught you how to make dumplings.
learned it from my grandma for
Really?
the most part, and my grandma and my mom. You know, holiday season, we used to make a
Right.
lot of dumplings. Obviously, she doesn't really approve of these flavors.
Oh, okay.
You know, because we have to make it a little bit different
Right.
than what traditionally we do in Hong Kong. So
Right. It's not the pure.
not the
Hong
pure,
Kong
and I
version.
admit it. I'm the first to admit it, but it's kind of an innovative way of doing something like this. A dumpling is a blank canvas, right? So you can do.
Oh, there you
whatever.
go.
So
Yeah, you could probably put anything you want in a dumpling.
pretty much.
What other flavors do you offer for dumplings in your food truck or restaurant? Because you have both food truck and restaurant.
Both food truck and restaurant. Obviously, the food truck dumpling option changes every day, but we at the restaurant we have the mac and cheese, which is the other kind of crazy Wisconsin kind
So
of.
wait a
feel
minute,
to
it's
it.
actually stuffed with mac and cheese?
Oh yeah, mac
Oh,
and
my
cheese
goodness.
filling. Oh yeah.
I can't imagine why your grandmother wouldn't approve of
No,
that.
she hates that one. But she does approve of the other ones. We do make some more Asian flavors, more traditional flavors. The pork, the traditional pork and the authentic beef ones are good as well.
Okay.
And those are going to be very more Asian flavors. So.
All right.
But
Well, let's get this plated
yeah,
up here because I'm
they
excited.
are done. So put them on
That
there.
looks nice. Nice golden brown there.
Yep. Nothing too burn. We want just golden brown. and
Right.
I'm sure 3
Right.
should be a good start for you today.
So then I just kind of, do I eat the whole thing or do I cut
You
it? or
can
what
cut
do I-
them in half. I mean, they're gonna be hot, so you gotta be careful.
Right.
It comes with this particular one comes with a spicy cucumber ranch, which
Oh,
we
okay.
highly recommend you dipping in. Kind of
right.
completes the whole process. So
Completes the process. All right.
Yeah.
Ooh, that is hot.
it's gonna be warm.
All right, I'm gonna dip that in there.
Yep.
While I'm burning my mouth here, what else do you got?
So we're gonna bring another item that we do at the restaurant. Obviously we don't just do dumplings. That's where we started, but we're gonna do some rice plates today as well. This particular one that we have is called the Charbroiled Chicken, Soho Charbroiled Chicken.
Okay. Charbroiled chicken.
Yep,
Soho charbroiled chicken. Now, you've got some rice there that you're doing.
I do.
Okay. And then how's the chicken prepared?
The chicken is marinated for 24 hours in like a
Okay.
sweet soy, garlicky marinade that we do. And then we have a nice charbroiled grill at the restaurant. So
Okay.
it gets grilled and then finished in the oven for about 25 more minutes.
Okay.
So it stays tender. If you stay on the grill too long, it dries up.
Right, yeah, yeah.
So we try to finish it up there.
Right.
But I will get you a nice little plate here. And we only use dark meat. We don't use white meat.
Oh, really?
I know.
Okay.
It stays juicier that way.
Sure, yeah. Dark meat tends to be a
Yeah,
little more juicy.
yeah, so, and then if you look at here, there's a lot going on the plate.
Yeah,
So
there is.
You, of course, got the white rice, and then you got some pickled cucumbers.
Okay.
They're pickled daily, so it's not like a normal pickle that we have for
Right,
burgers
like
and
the
such.
preserved pickles.
Right. Yep. It's pickled
It's
daily,
fresh.
lightly with some rice wine vinegar. The kickers would be the two sauces on the right. You
Okay.
got the ginger scallion chutney.
This
which
is chutney?
Yep, which is like a Hong Kong staple for a lot of the rice dishes we do over there.
Okay.
So I decided to bring that over because people love that sauce.
All right.
So I do myself as well. We do like a family soy sauce. This is our family recipe.
Okay.
We infuse it essentially with a lot of garlic and green onions, and then
Okay.
So
These are special recipes then.
They are.
Okay.
And then of course you got the chicken.
Yeah. So what's the best way to eat this? I take a piece of chicken, take a piece of rice, dip it in. Is that kind of how
That
how we do
works.
it?
Make sure you get the green sauce.
Make sure you get the green
Yep,
sauce,
the green
okay.
chutney will be the way to do
All
it.
right.
So you
Got
see
a
if
little
you
bit
can
of
do it.
rice. The rice is sticking in there. Okay, and a little bit of the green chutney.
A combination of everything. Yeah. Explosions of a lot of different flavors. That
really
kinda
is.
comes through.
It really is, and it's nice and moist too. which
Yep.
I really like.
Yep. And that's where the chicken, like the dark meat, comes from. So.
Absolutely. So, wow, you guys have a restaurant that's in Fitchburg. You've been
Yep.
there for about a year now. You
Yep.
started out as a food cart. For those viewers who might not be able to make it in, do you do any delivery?
We sure do. We started 2 months ago, just to kind of give the people from the other side of town options to get us.
Okay.
I know it's hard to make it over Fitchburg sometimes.
Sure.
But yeah, we deliver to a big range.
You deliver to the other side of town.
We do, yeah.
Wow.
So it's gonna go. I can't tell you exactly where the cutoff is, but
Right.
on a lot of the online delivery websites, you'll see. If you see us on there, we'll bring it to you. So.
Okay, that's
Yep.
good to know. That's good to know. And then, what other items besides dumplings and rice can viewers expect to see on the restaurant menu?
Yep. So we do a lot of seasonal stuff. Obviously, as in the summertime, we bring out a lot of the salads that we have. We make our own dressing and all that.
Right.
Of course, there's a lot of different little starter plates, like appetizers, share plates that we want to bring to people because I encourage sharing.
Sure.
So when people come in, it's not get your own plate, kind of get
Right.
a lot of small little plates.
Yeah, you share a meal with somebody. There's something kind of special about
Yeah,
that.
of course. So we do a lot of those, like spicy garlic green beans, Brussels sprouts, and then the calamaris. So those are all like shared plates that we do. And then now the weather's getting cooler, we're bringing all the seasonal like soups out that we have. Specializing in one called kanji, which is like a traditional rice-based soup. So.
Excellent, excellent. Well, Rocky So, thank you so much for joining us today. It's
Thank
been a
you for
pleasure.
having me.
If you're
Appreciate
hungry, head on down to Soho or go online and check out their delivery range. Maybe they'll deliver to you. You'll have to check it out. It's traditional Hong Kong dishes and not so traditional Hong Kong dishes.
Exactly, a mix of everything.
Don't go away. There's more Restaurant Show coming up after the break. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope that when you are out and about looking for a place to eat or at the grocery store, you'll consider any one of these fantastic locally owned businesses. That's all the time we have for today on The Restaurant Show. This is Justin Riley reminding you that life is too short to eat average. We'll see you next time.